I'm Neil Singleton with O'Kell's and Wilshire Fireplaces in Southern California. We have 7 stores in this area, and we install hundreds of gas log remote control systems every year. We've prepared this video to help you in the event that your system does not operate the way that it should. Our technician, Neil Borndran, is going to lead us through the steps of the lighting procedure, and then after that, lead us through the steps of the troubleshooting procedure. We hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.
It's important when you're doing your lighting procedure to make sure of a few different things. One is that the gas supply in the wall needs to be in the on position. This is crucial because otherwise you will not ever get your pilot light lit. This valve will be located in the wall or the floor, typically on the same side that the gas comes into the fireplace. That must be on the on position, which is all the way to the left. Okay, assuming that that's now on. On our valve, you have an on-off and a pilot position. It must be turned to the pilot position, which will allow you to push the knob into the fireplace valve. Get yourself a lighter. That pilot must be lit as you hold the knob in. That's crucial. You must hold the knob in for about a minute. Otherwise, it's not enough time for that to get hot.
The system that we're featuring today is a standing pilot billable system. The model number of the system is AF-LMF-RVS. Neil's holding in the button in order for the pilot flame to heat up the thermocouple, which is the little copper tube next to the flame, and that copper tube generates a little bit of electricity, less than a volt, that helps power the valve.
This pilot assembly must be located about 4 inches in from the outside of the burner pan. On older units, it was located about here. Make sure it's free from any obstructions. The grate cannot be sitting up against it because it may cause overheating. There should be no glowing embers or sand or anything that's obstructing that. Once your minute's up, you can release that knob. It will come out of the valve, and then you turn it to the on position. Hopefully, when you grab your remote and you push your transmitter button, it will light. If it doesn't, we can now go through troubleshooting. The first thing you want to do for your troubleshooting is you want to check your batteries and actually replace them. You should do this probably twice a year as standard maintenance. There's a 12-volt battery that's in the transmitter. Basically, you have 3 parts. You have your transmitter, you have your receiver, which is also called the battery pack. It holds batteries, and you have your valve, which contains the thermocouple Neil was talking about, which we're going to talk about in a second. So this is a 12-volt battery, which goes into your transmitter. Inside your receiver or your battery box, there are AA batteries. So you slide this housing off, and you'll have access to the AA's. There's 4 of them. Which obviously these batteries can be purchased anywhere, convenience store, CVS, etc. When you replace all these batteries, you need to reset what they call the learn button. It has to do with the codes, the frequency. So as you push the learn button down, you'll push the top button on your transmitter. You hear a series of beeping, and that shows that you have reset. You put the battery pack housing cover back on, put it inside the fireplace. A few things to remember: this must stay under 130 degrees, so it needs to stay in a cool place. It can't be in towards the burner or anything like that. It needs to be away, hopefully up against the sidewall where it'll stay cool. And your range on your transmitter is about 30 feet or so. So that's important things to remember. If for some reason this does not help it work and it still will not light, it's possible that this thermocouple would need to be replaced. It's the copper wire. It'll unscrew from the valve, and then you can screw a new one in, slide this through the housing, and then you can go through the lighting procedure once again.
Remember, most remote control gas log failures are caused by low battery output, which can be caused by just old batteries, or the receiver overheating, which drains the batteries rapidly, or they're caused by improper pilot location, or they're caused by thermocouple failure. Thank you for joining us today. We hope that this helps you troubleshoot your problem if you have a problem. Once again, thanks for joining us. We'll be producing another video soon that will get a little bit more in depth and will explain how to measure manifold pressure at the valve to make sure you're getting the right gas pressure, and also how to measure thermocouple output. Thank you very much. Happy flames.